YouTube, what's going on? We are back with a video. Today, we are going over Team Affinity 2. It has been a couple days since the drop of all this content, and I've gotten a chance to use most of these cards, if not all of them. And I think I've got a pretty fair say on which cards to look out for, which cards to avoid, maybe, at least going for first. But yeah, these are my top cards in Team Affinity Season 2. We'll start off in the AL East with Jimmy Fox. Of course, you guys know he's got that butter swing, just going to have a lot of power behind it. Obviously, though, his negative is his defense. Although, how much will it really matter? I don't know. I'm not sure how much it's really going to take into account. I think he'll get the job done. Honestly, if you like his swing, he's worth it. Maybe even a platoon option for you. The other guy in the AL East that is definitely worth going for is GROSHANS. Not sure if I say that right, but very, very balanced shortstop. I mean, look at these stats. There's nowhere where he really lacks too much. I mean, obviously better power would be great, but this is a pretty balanced card, I'd say, with a good swing too. I've tried him out. Very nice swing. Over to the AL Central now, we got Jim Thome, an elite bench bat for me. I'm not going to start him, not over Poppy. I don't see a world where I'm going to do better with this card than David Ortiz. But he is an elite bench bat against righties. That's exactly what I'll be using him for. And that way his defense doesn't really hurt you. Although at first base you don't really need too much of it anyway. But yeah, an elite bench bat. Starting pitcher CROCHET. Wasn't really expecting this card. But again, as a starter, I don't know what to expect from him. But I mean, against the right person, he'll probably be solid. But you know, on lower difficulties, he doesn't be, you know, Outlier isn't as nasty on lower difficulties as it could be on like Legends. So this will be an interesting card, but definitely out of this division is a guy to go for. Wrapping up the American League with the AL West right here, we got starting pitcher Roy Oswalt. A fantastic pitch mix, like honestly, it's pretty good. His per nines though, that's the issue with him. His per nines are pretty low, especially the hit per nine. So the PCIs might be pretty big against him. Against the right person, he might get lit up, but the potential is there. Again, he might be similar to some other cards that they're gonna do well, but you have to play the right person. On paper, Sam Huff was supposed to be one of the better cards in this entire Team Affinity drop, but his swing really wasn't that clean for me. I thought it was kind of clunky. I don't know. Wasn't really a huge fan of it, but I mean, his stats don't lie. I mean, they definitely work. It's just about his swing type is what's killing him, but definitely worth a shot. I mean, out of this whole division, I'd give him a shot. Heading over to the NL East right here, we have the best division in the entire TA2. In my opinion, this is the one that you want to do. It's actually the one that I have 100% right now, and it's just insane. The best pitcher in TA2, we got Cliff Lee right here. I don't even know if it's close. I mean, he has just been pretty good for me so far. 5 innings, 1.8 ERA. So not a huge sample size, but I have used him in friendlies and stuff. He's been pretty good. I think it's fair to say he is the #1 guy. Edward Cabrera, another really good pitcher. On paper, he actually looks really good. I will say, though, I've seen him, like I've faced him 2 or 3 times on Legend, and I saw him pretty well. So I'm not sure if that was just those opponents and how they were pitching, but I gotta try him out myself. This is a card that I need to debut, but definitely worth going after. I mean, you can't deny he's got a good mix. Everything looks really good. It's just, I don't know, he seemed readable. And then finally, we got shortstop Ronnie. Really good, speedy, glitchy card. Always good to have that switch hitting this as well. Very balanced, very balanced. Maybe a little bit more speed would have been great, but he's a really good fielder. Overall, I think a good swing and definitely can fit onto your team if you don't have the endgame cards already. Heading over to the NL Central, we got Quinn Priester. Probably the most underrated card in the entire TA2. He's really good. I've actually used him. 8 innings, 2.25 earned. That's really good. That was on Legend. He's a good card, man. I think he's definitely worth it. The best card in this division by far. I mean, the comparison, I mean, he's just the best guy to go get. And then that's kind of where the list stops. I know I'm leaving out the NL West, but I don't know if any of these cards are really big for your team. I mean, you got a couple solid pitchers. I mean, the best card is probably Brandon Webb, but his per nines just aren't really there. So I'm not going to really say to go super crazy after any of these cards. They're good. They're not bad, but I think compared to the other, they're not on that same level of you need to go get them. You know what I mean? So those are my guys. Those are the guys that I really wanted to get and have basically already gotten at this point. You can see my progress right now. Basically made a pretty good dent in it. But yeah, those are my top guys. Let me know who you guys have gone after so far and who you're planning on getting. But yeah, that's my list right there. Those are my guys that I'm going to be recommending you go after. And yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. Catch you next one. Peace out.